and welcome to Food Review UK. My name is MJ and today we are announcing that we are launching Patreon. If you're unaware, Patreon is a service that lets you donate money to your favourite content creators. I myself have done it in the past to channels like Reckless Eating, and it's a really cool way to support a channel or a creator that you really enjoy the work of. There's different tiers, so there's different levels that you can donate and contribute. And I'll go into the tiers in a second, but first of all I want to talk a little bit about why we're doing this. Food Review UK is something that I'm hugely passionate about, and it's something that I really enjoy doing. It's also something that I work extremely hard on. You may... oh god, I've just said extremely hard on. You may or may not know that Food Review UK is essentially my hobby/side project. I have got a full-time job that I work very hard in also, but it's not something that I'm particularly passionate about. Food Review UK is my baby. Something that I want to, push to its limits, and ideally the end game, the end goal is that I want it to be my full-time job. I want YouTube to be my full-time job. As you may have seen from our recent behind the scenes video, I work extremely hard on the channel. I tend to work between kind of 8 to 14 hours on a Sunday, and then I do usually a couple of hours Monday, Tuesday as well, and get everything kind of lined up and prepared for the week. And that's just the kind of editing and uploading side of it. You've also got the filming, coming up with ideas, buying the products and all this kind of thing, all of the computer equipment, everything, the computer. There's been a lot of expense with Food Review UK, and of course my time and effort as well. So this is the key reason why we are setting up a Patreon. I also would like to greater reward and thank the people who help out with the channel. People like Nate Peterson, who runs the social media, and Stu Bullock, who does the music and the podcast. And as I say, I just want to be able to do this as a job, which means I can put more effort in and more time into it and increase, make everything better. Get a studio one day, or a room thing, just better lighting, all of this kind of thing. There's plenty of enhancements that could come from Food Review UK if it just had that boost from a little additional income. YouTube itself can be a challenging platform. For example, we had a massive day several months ago, and it was like one of the biggest days we've ever had in terms of views, and initially the revenue said it was something like $300 for that day. Actually, when it was basically just a guess, and actually when it transpired it was no way near that figure. It was not even 10% of that figure, which was a little bit disappointing. It's like, oh yeah, you've had this massive payday, it's essentially a bonus. Oh no, actually it's barely anything. And that speaks a lot to YouTube in general. It's not particularly clear or fair to creators about exactly how things work, and indeed earnings have gone down over the last year. So we're making less and less from YouTube, and so we need to ask you guys for help. So if you have been watching this far, thank you very much. I wanted the chance to explain why we're doing this. I'm sure that it will cause some uproar, but what you have to remember is it's completely voluntary. We're not going to make too many changes to the channel itself. We're not going to lock off content. It'll be a kind of additional content that you'll get if you do donate and subscribe to us on Patreon. And I'm just asking for help, guys, that's all it is. So let's go through the different tiers. So the first tier is FRUK Fan. It's $1, it's our kind of simple pledge, and you will get a shout out on our podcast and things like the community and Naughty Trolls videos. The next tier is FRUK Fan from the start. It's $2.50, and you get the shout out as before, and also an exclusive vintage or best before FRUK episode each month. The next tier is FRUK Aficionado, which is $5 per month. You get everything from the previous tiers and an exclusive Q&A video every month, and of course the opportunity to submit questions to that. The next tier is FRUK Fizzy Friend, which is $10 per month. You get everything from the previous tiers and an exclusive Soda Swirl episode each month. The next tier is FRUK Champion. This is $20 per month. You get everything from the previous tiers, but you also get exclusive bonus content. And this could be random, it'll be regular content, but it'll be things like behind the scenes photos, behind the scenes videos, live streams, all this kind of thing. Now our highest tier is FRUK Golden Graham. It's $50, you get everything from the previous tiers, but you also get a one-off appearance on our podcast, so you actually get to be a guest on our podcast. If the demand for that one is particularly high, we will of course stagger it slightly, so you may be waiting around a couple of months, but we will promise to get you on. So that is it, guys, that is the Food Review UK's Patreon. We would like to ask you for donations and for your support. So if you do that, we'd really appreciate it, and I really do thank you. I thank you for all of your support anyway. I appreciate a lot of you fans may want to do this but just simply can't actually afford it or justify the price, and that's absolutely fine. I'll still be here on YouTube providing content all the time, and we've got our Instagram and Twitter and everything like that, so you'll still be able to enjoy the content. Thank you for all of your support so far, and hopefully this will be the next step in Food Review UK's great success.